After more than a year of ratepayer outrage and extensive legislative debate, the state government moved today to approve more than $150 million in spending to try to lower your electric bill. But as News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli tells us tonight, the power struggle is far from over.
The $150 million in electric bill relief was tucked into nearly $1 billion of new state borrowing. But how much are you going to see come off your bill, and who is actually paying for that relief?
It took less than half an hour for the state's bond commission to approve nearly $1 billion in new borrowing.
Okay, we broke a speed record. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say?
The talking would come after the meeting.
This would be keeping people from their August vacation.
All told, the Lamont administration estimates the borrowing okayed on Friday will reduce the average monthly electric bill by about $10 a month. The borrowing targets some of the underlying costs that you pay on the public benefits portion of your bill.
I think we're making progress. We listened to the ratepayers. I heard them loud and clear.
The Republican assessment was more critical.
Doesn't go far enough. I mean, it was a good first start.
The GOP played a role in crafting the legislation that led to Friday's borrowing, but they said throughout the process that they wanted more done on the public benefits charge, and they questioned many of the programs the charge pays for. $130 million of the new borrowing will go to paying down the costs of unpaid bills during the pandemic.
Those are people who couldn't pay their bill during the worst of COVID. No need to put that right on the backs of the ratepayers and jack those fees up.
But Connecticut residents as a whole will still be on the hook. Friday's borrowing effectively moves those costs off of each electric bill and onto the state's credit card, which taxpayers ultimately bear the costs of.
Let's pay that over a period of time. We've got relatively good interest rates. I think it made good sense.
To suggest that residents could pay other people's electric bills isn't fair to those individuals.
Another $30 million of Friday's borrowing shifts the costs of electric vehicle charging stations off of bills and, again, onto the public credit card. Ultimately, Lamont says savings beyond the $10 a month he's promised through the borrowing will be delivered by longer-term energy reforms.
It's the cost of generation, it's the cost of the power that we're bringing in. That's what we got to fix over the long term.
And as for what those longer-term fixes could look like, Lamont has expressed interest in bringing more natural gas into Connecticut through pipelines from Pennsylvania. He's also signaled support for expanding capacity at the Millstone nuclear power plant, perhaps by bringing the new, smaller generation of reactors online there. On both of those fronts, he's looking for the help of the Trump administration. Reporting at the state capitol, I'm Mike Cerulli, News 8.